State War would be interesting. Me against the Splash Brothers.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Looking at Golden State, they're coming off a win in their last game against the Pelicans. That game was a real shootout. They'd like to keep their scoring up, but get a few more stops too. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called
me a one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish, Shaq.
Oh, it was. There's
I
Kevin
already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
Yo, Freak, what's good, man? Everything okay? Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court. Yeah, I've heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though. Yeah, I know. I'll be ready. Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready. In your dreams, Freak.
Challenge on,
We're in the place they call the American Airlines Arena, broadcasting live today. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We take a look at the Warriors. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And seeing where the Warriors are, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standing.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Wow. Now Golden State's starting 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Harrison Barnes is out there with Looney. And it's Bogut in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here's Whiteside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Bosch. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Curry passes to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Curry. Pass to Looney. Shot clock at 5. And the Warriors get it back. The dish to Thompson. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dang against Barnes. Bosch passes to the rim. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Curry can't get it to go.
Yet.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Dragic just screen on Curry. Here's the great one. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The drive by Thompson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
To the inside, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Curry. It's deflected. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Bosch. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Barnes against Dang. It's Thompson off the drive. Goes up on the block. Here's Looney, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense just determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he gets them both. Miami trailing. Here's the great one. Bosch kicks to Dang. They set the pick. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The drive by Thompson. Can't cash in from the high post.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
No one near right side as he lets it go. The 10-footer finds the target.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Bogut kicks to Curry. Back to Bogut. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
Yeah, he can still punch it when he wants to, though. We saw that, didn't we, fellas?
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Bosch. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Here's Curry following the basket by Freak. Left side Curry, and it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already. He can't afford another one.
Wade, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Here's Barnes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Looney. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans. And it's blocked by Dang.
And
Wade drives in. Stolen by Thompson. Curry is inside. That's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
That is good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
thank you.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Freak, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Barnes dishes to Curry.
No.
Good on the triple. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great look, but off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's the great one. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And 11 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Curry kicks to Barnes. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's the great one. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. That drops. Stoudemire's got his first 2 points of the night.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Wade goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
I'm gonna rebound on this.
And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry wide open. No good on the triple. The Heat leading by 4. Dang goes in, and he jams it with authority.
Great pass by Bosch there.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Six to shoot. To the middle. Pass to Looney. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. The great one's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Wade, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Gotta love the Elvis smell.
A moment now to see the numbers for Klay Thompson. Right around 25 points per assist and 3 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
And the Heat making a change here. Green's checked in. John Lure, he's checked in for the Warriors. Brian Roberts comes in for Steph Curry. Here's the great one. 11 points in the game. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's Bosch with the drive. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Lure. Thompson in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Thompson's got 5 points so far. The great one passes to Green. No good.
Oh, come on, Rick. Where's the foul?
Go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time.
And it's blocked. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in. The pass to the great one.
Got him.
In a big-time jam right there.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Knocked away. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. It's Thompson off the drive. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's Barnes. And it's blocked.
Yeah. Oh, just picked up the eraser.
109 left to play in the first. The great one passes to Green. Winslow wide open. He fires. And the Heat another 3. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Now here's Winslow. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Here's the great one. Oh, good on the 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Roberts kicks to Barnes. Dishes it to Roberts. And Winslow pulls it down.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's Green with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Lure. No good on that last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Heat out front. They lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Nice, got a few blocks in that one. And picked up the eraser.
Earlier, we had a chance to talk with Freak about the importance of his family and family support in the NBA.
My family is my rock. I always have been. I've been going through a difficult season in my life. But my mama, my pops, my sister Cece, my lady Yvette, they support me through all the ups and downs. It's something I never take for granted. They keep me going on and off the court.
Even though Freak is having success on the floor, as we've seen, Clark, you have to believe his family is most important after hearing that comment.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, NBA life is a challenge. Life in general is challenging. Ups and downs, twists and turns, specifically when you think about how young these guys are. They're handling a lot on the fly, so the support of their family and loved ones is huge in giving them a foundation for long-term success.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Steph Curry's out there with Brian Roberts. Then it's John Lure. Then it's Bogut. And it's McAdoo at the 4 spot.
And a big lead for them on both the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Winslow. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The shot's good from the great one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He ended up with 68 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's the great one, following the score by Golden State. Stoudemire with a screen on Curry. Here's the great one. He's got 18. 5 to shoot. Stoudemire, the pass to the great one. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. The great one's got 7 points for the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Roberts kicks to Curry. And it's blocked by Whiteside. But they recover it. Inside. Here's the great one, guarded by Kirk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Don't think Steve Kerr's too happy.
Okay, Miami, now coming to the board are your Heat answers. Let them hear ya. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here are the Heat now. The Warriors making the shot. To the paint. Here's the great one. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Oh, swag down.
He was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Here's Looney, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yes, nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the great one.
Oh, I'm out.
New group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Whiteside. Wash comes in for Luol Deng. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And the great one subbed in for Goran Dragic. Golden State also making some changes. John Lure, he's checked in for Hansberg. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Thompson in for Brian Roberts. Here's Curry. Following the basket by Freak. The feed to Thompson. The tray. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's the great one, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. It's deflected. Outside Green. Stoudemire setting the pick for Green. No good from the great one.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Barnes. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
1:25 left in the first half. Bosch a screen on Curry. It's Bosch with the drive. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Thompson misses. Miami leading by 12.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Kicks to Bosch. Pass to the great one.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He has 12 points and 3 dimes.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. And Golden State also making a change. McAdoo's checked in.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Bosch. Uncovered.
Get up, Curry. Oh,
no good
no.
from the great one.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
From deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Step back 3 behind the screen.
It's Curry outside.
No way.
Curry with another miss. Here's Green. And no good trying to get that one. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by 13. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Eric, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Great first half, up 19.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
A nice quarter for the great one. He's got 10 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
really old.
Warriors trail by 13. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with the great one, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hope to
lead on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Come on. Can we end down the ball? Here we go.
On its way from Curry for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Curry, following the score by Miami. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And here is Barnes. There's the 3. Curry with another miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Exactly.
It's going to be on Freak.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Bosch, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to Bogut. They set the screen. Inside. Rebounded by the Great One. The Great One's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bosch high post. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 17 points for Klay Thompson.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's the Great One. Count that one.
Too big,
the
too
Great
strong.
One's got 4 points this quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Curry dishes to Thompson. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends, and that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside Dragic. Right side a screen. Pass to the Great One. Whiteside a screen on Curry. There's the double team with Bogut. Here's Whiteside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
wonder if you can shed it back there.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. Number one, the Heat.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Roberts is checked in for Curry. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Dragic. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half. Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Here's Barnes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, a good game tonight for Barnes. He has 11 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in.
Cut it down to 12. Let's pick that back up again.
Okay, Miami, now coming up for your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for the great one? Averaging 41 points, 12 assists, and 12 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's ready.
Oh, and he's taking it out.
Warriors trail by 13. Here's Roberts. He's got 6. Here's McAdoo. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Miami leading by 13. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 7 points.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
They set the pick. Here's Roberts. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
No good from the great one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
That's tipped.
The foul.
Here's Roberts. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Thompson. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
1:39 left here in the third quarter. Here's the great one.
Really?
Whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I missed that.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Roberts. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the pick. He kicks to Thompson. No good off the back of the rim. Miami leading by 11. 1:05 left to play here in the third. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Lure, and it's Stephen Curry in for Brian Roberts. Here's Curry. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Curry's got 17 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 9. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Stoudemire the pass to the great one. Bosh the screen. Stoudemire with the screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Thompson. Here's McAdoo. And he banks in the layup. McAdoo's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Here's the great one. And again, it's the Heat missing. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat up 7. Back after this from the...
Every diamond's a flake.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Dragic. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Looney out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Now Barnes. He feeds it to Thompson. Misses the three. Dragic at the elbow. And you can go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Nice.
Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6.
Wow. That athletic.
Yeah. You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Heat leading by 14.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Down low, deflects the pass.
Bad pass.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Got it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Wow, Bogut.
It's stolen by Bogut. One-on-one here. Here's Thompson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
It's been a solid outing for Thompson. 25 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
That free throw good from Thompson. The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's the great one. The shot is off. Curry with some nice D. Warriors trail by 11. Puts it up from 15. Thompson misses.
Give me that.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Curry. The kick out to Bosch. Right wing. Here's the great one. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for
Great
the D.
call, great
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Miami making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Hansbrough's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And he gets it to go.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Nice work there coming off the screen. That's 28 points for Klay Thompson.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Curry kicks to Thompson.
Wow, that's bad blocking. It's all right.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's the great one, guarded by Curry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the great one. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
We'll take it.
The great one's got 49 points in the game. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And the pass to Looney, stolen by Wade.
You know, I thought they did a decent job during the first half of limiting turnovers, but since halftime, it's been a different story.
Outside Curry, 13 feet away. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The shot's good from the great one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Miami leading by 14.
Got it.
Wade dishes to Dragic. Passes it to the great one. And there's another one for the Heat.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
It's Thompson off the drive. Took him no time at all on that one. Thompson's got 32 points in the game.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside, right side, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Thompson in the corner from about 19 feet. Offensive rebound. Hansbrough. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hansbrough, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Luol Deng is checked in for Dwayne Wade. Hansbrough hits them both. The Heat leading by 14. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Outside Dragic. There's the dish to Bosch. Here's the great one. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Bogut sets a screen for Thompson.
Walk down deep.
5 to shoot. Pulls up. High post. That is good. Thompson's got 34 points.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 16.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And Hansbrough kicks to Thompson. Count that one.
5 fouls.
Thompson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
No good from the great one.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Yeah.
That's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Looney.
Harrison blocks. It's a huge game.
Curry passes to Hansbrough, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim.
And one. Oh, come on.
3. 2. The first one falls.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead. He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Thompson sets the pick for Hansbrough. Curry loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Curry's got 19 points.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. On defense, Golden State down by 12. The great one. Bosch, the screen. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 58 points for Freak.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Curry with it. And Hansbrough kicks to Thompson.
Get out of here.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Shape up. Shape up.
Where am I going? Get in bounds.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside Curry. Hansbrough dishes to Curry. To the paint. Hansbrough, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's the great one, guarded by Curry. The shot's good from
What do
the
you
great
got,
one.
Steve?
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Dishes it to Hansbrough. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Dragic against Curry. Just 5 on the clock.
Good D,
to
good
Bogut.
D.
That's a 2 from Barnes. It falls through, making
Wow.
him 6 for 11 in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's the great one. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff.
Great.
I mean, that's well done.
Warriors trail by 14. And here's Thompson. There's a screen by Hansbrough. The shot by Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Dragic the pass to the great one.
Nice.
That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Barnes, screen on Dragic. Curry kicks to Barnes.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside.
Back to Curry. Inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh. And he knocks down the first one. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some
stuff.
skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Here's the great one. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shot.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
They simply refuse to let their opponent off the hook in either game of this season series. That's why they're going to finish the year with a record of 2-0 against the Warriors.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the great one. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Damn.
Thompson's got 45 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Right side inside. Bogut on him. Dragic dishes to Dang. Here's the great one. Here's the screen. Back to Dang. Out left to the wing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Boys tonight.
Guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, was the team's defensive approach tonight key to the win?
Yeah, we know if we want to win that game, we have to be solid in defense. You know, they're fast running team. They're gonna shoot 3-point line, and we just have to be solid in defense. And if we did that, then in the end we won that game. So.
You were solid and tough. Great job
They're
tonight.
going to
Guys,
shoot
back to you.
the 3-point
Torres,
line.
thank you as always.
He's got the best
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
interviews, man.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Hey team, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, give the video a like, subscribe below, and also head over to Facebook, Finney Plays Games, and like my page to see more videos like this.